Food markets only. Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Good evening, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96, and, well, for a brief moment, my sidekick M3 was here, but I dared to move the kitty heating box by about 3 inches, and he had a conniption fit and run out of here. So right now it's just me and Leanne and the new marshal in town, and Try Again. Hi, Try Again. Glad to see you back. This is going to be the kind of a short show because I've gotten way behind, and our crazy people that run these apartments, they've got to do their annual inspection right in the middle of my moving. So of course I'm not going to pass inspection, and we just kind of laughed about it. Hi, Dirt Clyde, how you doing? Hi, Doug. Hi, Kit. Well, I got all the good folks is coming in. Yay! So anyway, I already know I'm not going to pass inspection, but I do have to make a path through here. I got to move some boxes around and stuff. There's really no point in them inspecting my apartment tomorrow anyway, because I'm moving out next week, and they got to inspect it, for the move out inspection. So I'm not going to kill myself, but I'm going to make sure the floors are swept and that kind of stuff. So I got to take care of that this evening. And we have these buggies that we use. They're really laundry buggies, but we use them for everything. Hi, Patty. I was going to show some pictures that Patty sent me, but I can't figure out how to do it on my phone. So I will save those for another show after I get to Michigan. I got my official greetings letter from the complex in Michigan, and I've got a storage unit, not a huge one, but I've got a storage unit about a mile from where I'm moving, so that I can offload things that I don't need right away. Hi, Jackalope. Yep, very soon, Jackalope. Very soon. I will be there. I am very excited. And I'm getting out of this place just in time. Hi, Thomas. There's M3 Kitty Man. Hi, bud. Hi. Let's see if Mama can get a camera turned on here without scaring the daylights out of everybody. And see if we can show Mr. M. This might work. Yeah, here's some of the piles of boxes and boxes, and get pretty close to the ceiling in that corner. Emmett, Emmett, hey, there he is. There's a guy that really runs the channel right there. Yeah, that's the guy really runs this place. He just lets people think Momo does. But this really him's channel, huh? Yeah. Yeah. That's the boy right there. That's the kitty man what runs the whole show. Yep. It's all about the Emmin. But as you can see, there's just like that stack of boxes over there. That's my eBay merchandise. And then there's a big stack over there. Those are empty boxes because I haven't packed up some of the stuff yet. Oh, I got a lick lick. Thank you, Emin. So the TV is still in place. The computer, that little bitty corner right over there, that's where all the shows come from. So when I say I have no room, that's it right over there. Uh, that's the entire thing. It's pretty bad. Oh yeah, you don't own cats. Cats own you. There's the world famous M3 heating box. It is like 6 degrees here, so we got the heater running. Those heaters up there don't work very well, so we have the heating box running. Where we going, Bubba? Huh? We're going. Huh? I know you want to get on my lap, but we have a rule because he's got those Ginsu knife blades. So we got to put the blankie on. There you go. Now your blankie's on. So you can't stick Mama. Now he's going to show us his button face. Yeah, he's got the routine down. He likes to sit just like that, but he knows not to get there until I put a blanket on because he digs. I've got little pinholes in my knee. That's the good boys. Yeah, that's the good boys. All right, tell everybody bye bye. Mama gonna turn the camera off now. There we go. All right. So everybody got to see M3. He really do exist. I had to go buy him a new cat carrier today. I didn't want to spend that much money, but I went by I have a rental car I had it for like half of today. I have it through like noon on Friday. It's not really a rent a car, it's a uh, Jeep Explorer or something like that. I did. I'm just Thomas. Yes, I did see it, and I started to answer it, and then I realized I have no idea when I can possibly get that scheduled in until after I move. Which, I'm moving next weekend, and I have gotten so far behind on getting everything packed because we've had horrible weather, and the guy that was supposed to come by my car didn't show up, so I got to find some way to get rid of my car, and I'm just overwhelmed, and I'm mad because I really want to do that thing with you, but I just can't make it happen right now. Hey, Dwayne, Florida Metal Detecting in the house. Yeah, Doug, we call that button face. When he does that, it's like, well, I'm not getting my way. Let me just stick my butt up here, show you that, Um, But yeah, he runs this place for sure. Uh, but anyway, I had to buy another cat carrier because the U-Haul truck has the bench seat that you're supposed to be able to seat 3 people in, but M3's cage it's like a kennel cage and it's too big. There would not be room for him. And yeah, well, it's that cold here too. uh but anyway, I could not, I'm not going to be able to use his regular kennel cage for the trip, so I had to buy a smaller carrier. But I tried to get one that had the maximum breathing space and would still fit. And unfortunately, the choice wasn't very big, and so I ended up getting into the money that I saved for other stuff to buy him a new $40 house. So he better like it. That's all I got to say. Yeah, that kitty man, he better not fuss too much about that new house because I got him the best one I could get him that would fit in the space. Speaking of packages, I went to the office of the postal today and mailed out a bunch of people's stuff. I think I have 8 more to go, but I had to get more envelopes. So I'm going to try to get those done in the next day or two. I'm actually going to try to get them done tomorrow so I can, while I still have the vehicle, I can take them over to the post office, and then everybody will have their stuff, and I won't have to worry about it getting lost in all this mess because this is a mess. And when I get to Michigan, it's going to take me a while to organize. Of course, the nice thing about it, like I said, is I got a storage unit. They were having a first month for $1 special, so that was good. I saved a little there. But it's only like a mile and a half from where I live, and it's one of the ones that's fenced in where you have to have a code to get in. So that way I can put things in there and uh, run over there and pick stuff up. Because unlike here, where you can't get anything, um, up there I can go down to the U-Haul and rent one of their vans for 20 something dollars a day, and I can, yeah, it won't be like it was when I moved in here where I just had to bring everything and just cram it in here and then try to figure out how to move it around. So the other thing I have done is I got some more bubble wrap, and I decided to take my Simplex apart and put it back in its original box. And then my other 2 detectors, I just have them wrapped in bubble wrap and in their bags. And the bag for my Simplex, I have my extra coils and my beach scoops and all the little extra tools that don't get used. So I got it all pretty much took the batteries out of everything. So everything that you can take the batteries out of. So we're getting ready to make the trip. Got to get with Sir Benji. He has modified his trip because of this weather. The weather is just crazy everywhere. It's just crazy everywhere. I turn the M back on. He don't know he's on. Emmy. Hi, Emmy. M. There's that crazy kitty. He says, Mom, don't mess with my butt. Don't do it, Ma. I'll get you. Yeah, we're just going to show a little M tonight. I have no time for planning shows or anything. I'm falling over boxes and it's just crazy in here. And like I said, I'm not going to stay on too long. There's Lucky James. So anyway, like I was saying earlier, I sent a bunch of people's packages out today. And the ones I didn't will be probably going out Friday morning. Now that I got some envelopes to put them in. The P.O. box will be good until a few days into February. I've already got my change of address stuff being filed. And as it worked out, I was going to have to pay for the next 6 months of the post office box for the first part of February. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to try to grab one up there pretty quick. And then right now I'm going to put my mail for the P.O. box on hold and then have them forward it to me. So hope I don't lose too much. Not a whole lot goes there anyway. Once in a while somebody will send something, but most of it's advertising and bills. So like I said, I'm not going to stay out here too long because I got just way too much stuff going on. Yeah, M hasn't seen his new kitty travel container yet. It's still out in the car. M. But I'm gonna put it together and just set it in the bathroom and kind of let him get used to it being around. But man, I did not want to spend that much money. That hurt. I used there was some money in the coffee fund, not very much, but there was some in there. And he's gone. By him. And some of the what you call it, Cash App. I had a couple Cash App donations. So speaking of Sir Benji, there he is. Yeah, I went over and got the truck lined up and measured the area, the seat. So I ended up having to get Em a new um, kitty carrier because the other one was going to be too big and it was going to be real uncomfortable. So I took care of that, and I have a storage right near my apartments that is on hold. for me. So I got that taken care of. So it's all good. Getting rid of a bunch of stuff. I took a bunch of stuff today down for what extra 2 days for the P.O. box? No. Now there's a grace period on it. There's a grace period on the storage. There's a grace period on my apartment. I'm still working on the U-Haul, which I think is what you're talking about. But I discovered that U-Haul has a special number that you can call, and they don't advertise it, that handles um, Americans with Disabilities Act reasonable accommodations. And I talked to the gentleman there, and he agreed with me that that's not enough time. For one thing, they had put the wrong zip code in. So they had cut my miles because they had the wrong zip code in. They had a Flint zip code in, which was actually closer than where I'm actually going. So the guy in the ADA office is letting the guy over here at the dealer know that two things need to happen. One, I need to get 2 more days tacked on there, and the other is um, he is going to be the one that hooks up the dolly and puts Sir Benji's van on the dolly. We don't have to do that, which means we won't hurt our backs or get it all screwed up. So it sounds like they are going to. I have to call him back tomorrow. But yeah, it sounds like they're going to add those days on because it's not a reasonable expectation. And the way I put it to the guy made him laugh and kind of got him on my side. And what I told him was that I felt like that even if Dale Earnhardt came back from the dead, he would not be able to make that trip in that time, in that weather. And the guy started laughing, so and said that I was right. And when I told him about the hooking up the dolly thing, he said, "Well, some of the dealers don't like to do it because they're afraid of liability." And I said, "I'd be a hell of a lot more afraid of liability if I made a 70-year-old disabled woman hook a car and a dolly up. That would be more liability to me, I would think." So it looks like it's going to be resolved. I just have to talk to the guy again tomorrow. So, and the fact that I had the original estimate screenshotted on my phone didn't hurt me either because I was able to send him that. So, so I think that's going to be worked out. So now my two things that are left are basically uh, finishing up, getting everything that's going packed, and everything that's not going has to go either into the dumpster or the over to the thrift store. And the other important thing that I have to take care of is getting a hold of this other guy. I had like 4 people in line to get the car, my car, which is not going with us because it's pretty much defunct. But I got to get in the storage tomorrow and get the spare tire for it and a couple other things out of there. And then basically after that, It's just loaded into the truck and take it to Michigan. All the Michigan stuff is done as far as the apartment and the storage. That stuff is done. So it's slowly falling into place. I'm just, it's hard because there's just me to do the packing, and I'm almost 71 years old. So, uh, and then of course, right in the middle of it, the apartment complex here decides, oh, let's have annual inspection. So, needless to say, I'm not going to be on here too long tonight. I've got to go and get ready for the annual. I am a little short. I mean, I've got enough money to get there. That's not the issue. Where I'm going to be short is at the other end. If I get hit with any big deposits on any utilities or anything, that's where I'm going to have a problem. That kind of thing. I mean, we're not going to run out of gas between here and Burton, but I'm not sure what is happening 100% with. Am I going to have to pay for the extra 2 days on the truck? And that's going to affect everything. So the answer to the question, James, is I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario, I could max out my one leftover credit card to cover those 2 days, but um, I really don't know at this point until I talk to the guy at U-Haul, and then for a time I had been thinking was going to have a couple $100 that I could use to go buy a couple of pieces of furniture at the thrift store, but I may just have to do without them for a while. And that I'll keep that in mind, James. If I need to do that, I will keep that in mind. I mean, I don't have to go get furniture right away. Cause see, I'm not taking my desk. My desk is falling apart. Um, I'm not taking the thing that the TV is on. I might take it if there's still room in the truck. It's at this point, it's everything is kind of wrapped around that truck. I mean, it's not that I won't be able to get it, and it's not that I won't be able to get there. It's just how much money is going to be involved in doing it, if any. Ah, well, I'm sorry, people. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning and started working on this stuff, and then at 11 I went and got the rental, and I had to go run some errands. I had to go get the cat carrier, and uh, I took some stuff to the thrift, and I took some down took some down to the laundry room here. Uh, some smaller items, and just put them out with a sign on them that said free, and people took most of them, so that's good. Rather than make another trip, that's one less trip to the thrift store. Mostly what I gave away was like storage containers and flower pots and things like that. That I can get more of that at the Dollar Tree. When I get up there, it's not important stuff. It's just stuff that I don't have to deal with anymore. So that's where we're at. And boy, if anybody had even remotely thought about doing any metal detecting here today, it wasn't going to happen. Everything is frozen, icicles hanging off the cars, and it's pretty cold. When I woke up this morning, looked over at my little Alexa thing, and it said it was -6. And I don't think it got above 19 all day. It's been pretty bad. Sea bags. Hi, flea bag. You missed him. You missed the M3. We had him on. Oh, there's Mike the Greek. Yeah, this show we had quite a bit of M3. He got right up on the camera today. He was pretty good boy. He didn't hurt anybody. No blood was drawn. Oh yeah, and I went and picked up a bunch of my prescriptions. My doctor's called in the rest of them so that I don't run out of my meds while I get switched over to Michigan insurance. So we will be there, I assume, Benji. We will be there, right? Ah. So I am not staying on too long because I am very tired and I got a slamming day tomorrow. Because when I have the luxury of having a vehicle, I have to get things done. I did not want to be out in the freezing cold today, but yeah, it's really cold. My brother is way down by Orlando, and they were cold. They were cold when I got up this morning. They were in the 38, I believe it was. So yeah, it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold, and but I had, like I said, I had to go out. I was just glad the wind wasn't whipping too bad. But I worked on stuff all day, and I got you can tell how tired I am. I'm yawning. Well, thank you, Dirt Clyde. I'm pretty sure I sent your package out today. So keep your eyes open. Like I said, I got a few more to go, but I had run out of envelopes. So I hope everybody gets their packages okay. Uh, oh. But I had to go find some more envelopes that were a little bit. The ones that I had, the bigger ones, I could fold them down and make them small, but I had a few that wouldn't fit in my small envelopes, so I had to go find some bigger ones. And that's one thing about living where I live right now. We don't really have a lot of places to shop, so you have to order a lot of stuff online just because if you don't have a car and can't drive 35, 40 miles to the next town, you just can't get stuff. So, but I got the envelopes. That's the only reason my computer is still set up. Um, it'll be coming down tomorrow after I do the packages. I'm doing my show on my phone, but all my shipping stuff is on my computer. So as soon as I get those done, I can take the computer down. And then we will get to find out what's under. Once I get the computer down, I can get the little shelf behind it down. And then we'll find out what is under the desk. Coins, or I know there's a big flip fidget spinner back there. I don't know what all else, but I've had that for a long time. Fidget spinners were still popular when I got that. Yeah, I know. I This morning I looked at the temperature on my phone for here, and then I swiped because I knew the next screen over was going to be the weather for Clio, Michigan, where I used to live. I just leave that because I have a lot of friends around there. And it was -6 here, and it was -7 in Clio. The difference was that it was colder there, wind chill wise. So yeah, I knew you guys were cold up there in Michigan, but we were cold here too. And I'm at least this time when I live up there, I'm not gonna have to shovel snow. So who cares? I can freeze here just as easy as I can freeze there. So I might as well be there. Ah, gosh, I have got to go to bed, guys. I am just so worn out. I lost yesterday completely. I was so exhausted and sick. I spent most of yesterday in bed. So I'm trying not to have that happen again because I don't want to run myself down. I just got to pace myself and get this done. Fortunately, I don't have a whole lot of furniture. I don't have a couch. The chair I'm sitting in is not going because the fabric is ripped on it. So basically, I have bookshelves and my bedroom furniture and my office chair. I mean, that's what they make thrift stores for, so I can go get some more. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm giving it up because I am so tired. Benji, you stay warm. We don't want no sick Sir Benjis. M3 says you're not allowed to get sick. And everybody else stay warm too. We don't need anybody getting anything. This weather is just so nasty. But I'm going to take my medicine and go to bed. And yep, I'm gonna go up there in Sir Benji and Fleabag country. I got a bunch of Michiganders that I didn't know when I lived there before, so that's gonna be fun. I've already got 3 people collaborating with on uh, doing some detecting when the weather warms up. So I'm looking forward to that. So I appreciate everybody that has come in, and I'm going to bed. So from M3 and I I will try to come on periodically just to keep everybody apprised of what's going on, but there won't be, obviously, on Monday there will not be a Lodo coin show, and probably no sweeping the dirt on Wednesday either, but I'll pop in like I'm doing now with my phone and just keep everybody apprised of what's happening. And I love you too. And we'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody.